Greetings, Mugcord, and welcome back to the second Mugcord Hunger Games, aka Mugcord the Squeakwool. It's a very inspired name, as you can probably guess. I've been wanting to come back and film another one of these for a while, and after looking back at the Mugcord YouTube channel and realizing how long it's actually been since I last did this, I figured it's about time to come back and give it another go. See which mug can reign supreme this time around. I actually didn't rewatch the video, so I don't remember who won last time, but that's fine. It also means I don't remember who was on the teams last time, so there's a very good chance a lot of these teams are going to look very similar. That's okay, don't worry about it. Speaking of the teams, though, let's do a quick run through of them, and then we can get into the game. On District 1, we have Shredney and Jane, who I put together because they are friends. We have Tegan and Bando on District 2, who I put together because they are friends. Everyone in here is friends, I think, for the most part, unless there's some deep hidden Mugcord lore I'm unaware of. But no, really, a lot of them are just vibe-based. I put myself with Maple because of secret hidden Mugcord lore. Zoe and Killer together. I put Psych and Hydro together. Prim and Rumi are together because girlies. I kind of ran out of reasons as we got further on. I had Koro left over, and Josh was originally with Jane, so I moved Shredney up here and put Josh with Koro because they like talking about Xenoblade and Sonic the Hedgehog, and I think that's a good enough reason for them to team up in a fight to the death. Otherwise, we have Cosmic and Passy together, 33 and Asti, Archivarius and Mikuma and Belfi, and the personification of Mugcord as a whole, because I ran out of people to choose. There are more mugs, but I specifically only chose mugs that had like a profile picture I could steal, so I didn't have to worry about using bots in the Discord server. And everyone else I went to didn't have one, so Mugcord it is. Sorry to anyone who isn't on this list. Please make a AniList account or something. However, this is everyone. Mind you, in-game there are going to be pronouns and shit used. I tried to do pronouns as well as I could, but the game does not believe non-binary people exist. So anyone who is completely non-binary, aka not like he/they or she/they or anything, I put as female because we love the girlies here. And anyone who goes by he/they or she/they, I used the other pronoun that wasn't they them. I was originally going to do they them, and then I realized that's not an option. So hopefully that's okay with everyone. There are a few people in this list who I simply did not know at all, and so I was going to put them as NB, and that didn't work. So female they are, and if that is like a bad thing I did, I apologize sincerely. However, we are going to jump into it because I've done enough yapping. It's already been 3 minutes, so let's jump. All right. As the tributes stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Kill runs away from the cornucopia. Belfi runs away from the cornucopia. EOB runs away from the cornucopia. Passy finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Alright. Passy finds some gear. Bando rips a mace out of Sayaka's hands. Alright. Also, I should mention, yes, I know their name is Sayaka, and I know this is a picture of Monica. It's not my fault that Sayaka's a fool. Alright? It's not my fault that Sayaka doesn't know who the character they like is. Alright? Hydro, Prim, Jane, and Cookie share everything they gathered before running. Maple and Asti fight for a bag. Asti gives up and retreats. Archie runs away from the cornucopia. Cosmic runs away from the cornucopia. Shredney, 33, Wolfie, and Josh share everything they gathered before running. All right, we got some like team ups here, sort of. I think they're like we might be running in different directions here, but it's hard to say. Tegan accidentally. You can't see, but I am saluting right now. Rest in peace, Tegan. For our first casualty. Mikuma and Koromon fight for a bag. Koromon gives up and retreats. Zoe runs away from the cornucopia. Rumi stays at the cornucopia for resources. Mugcord runs away from the cornucopia. Alright, we have one fallen soldier here. Belfi runs away from Asti. Sayaka sets off an explosive, killing Passy and Kill. I feel like I remember this opening. I feel like I remember this happening before. Sayaka using bombs to kill off a few individuals. But this time it's Passy and Kill. EOB searches for firewood. Vando picks flowers. Prim diverts Mugcord's attention and runs away. Only Mugcord's true queen could, huh? Zoe constructs a shack. Josh scares 33 off. Probably started talking about idol anime. Maple defeats Mikima in a fight but spares his life. What a good person. Strenny decapitates Cookie with his sword. What a less good person. All right, we got our first murder. We got our first stabby in the games here. It's just actually no. I guess we had our first murder with Sayaka, but we got our first stabby with Stretney. So there we go. How about that? It was less of a stabby, more of a slash, but we'll take what we can get. Jane defeats Cosmic in a fight but spares his life. Koromon camouflages herself in the bushes. I am just reading. If I catch myself, I'll say like themselves or whatever. But just know it's if I call you by she/her pronouns, and you are envy, it is an act of love. You mean the world to me. Rumi questions her sanity. Archie and Wolfie work together for the day. We're probably talking about album of the day. Hydro makes a slingshot. All right. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Everyone, a moment of silence for Tegan from District 2, Passy from District 9, Kill from District 5, and Cookie from District 3. We're down some strong soldiers. All right. Night 1. Maple lets Mikima into his shelter. Prim cooks her food before putting her fire out. Archie stays awake all night. Wolfie screams for help. I probably would. It's true. Just attract everyone to me. Saika, Shreddy, and Hydro discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. We have 2 deranged killers here, and also Hydro from Mugcord. Zoe climbs a tree to rest. Didn't fall off. Good job. Koro destroys cosmic supplies while he's asleep. Savage. Koromon, I thought you were better than this. This could be fun. I wonder what this is about to say. Oh, okay. Nope. Belfi, EOV, Mugcord, Josh, and Jane sleep in shifts. 33, Bando and Asti discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. And Rumi starts a fire. I don't think anyone died here. Alright. Bando and Mugcord hunt for other tributes. Zoe questions her sanity. Rumi explores the arena. We're on to day 2 here now. Bando and Mugcord together, huh? This is kind of a silly one. Shredney chases Belfi. Turn up the audio a little bit. Get some Lena Rain in here. Mabel discovers a river. 33 goes hunting. Prim thinks about home. Alright, again, this could be fun, or it could just be like they all gather around the campfire and sing campfire songs. Hydro, Joss, Sayaka, Jane, and Mikima hunt for other tributes. Alright, there we go. EOB receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Asti, Wolfie, and Koro get into a fight. Asti triumphantly kills them both. Alright, I'm out. I'm out of here. So is Koromon, though. We went out fighting. I don't think we did, I'll be honest. I think of all 3 to end up in here, I feel like there's 2 very obvious ones who just give up at a moment's notice. Cosmic attacks Archie, but he manages to escape. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Wolfie from District 4 and Koro from District 8. Alright, we leave it up to our other district members. Maple, you got this. I actually don't know who I'm voting for here. I think historically I have to vote for Belfi, my goat, the greatest of all time, as it were. But we'll see how the games go. I think, thinking about it now, I think Bando might have won last time, so I don't want Bando to win. No shame, no slander, but you know. Alright. Night 2, Asti and Prim sleep in shifts. Mikuma, Josh, Rumi, Archie, and Cosmic sleep in shifts. Maple screams for help. We have a lot of like big team ups coming on right now. I wonder when these will all fall apart. Maple, at the loss of myself, has fallen into a deep despair. Zoe tends to her wounds. Jane starts a fire. Mugcord, Belfie, and Bando discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I see Mugcord and Bando are still hanging out together. Drafted Belfie in at some point there. EOB stays awake all night. Shredney receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sayaka defeats Hydro in a fight but spares his life. Honestly, you know, it must be because they made friendship a few days ago, right? Because like Sayaka is deranged as far as I'm concerned. I cannot believe this. 33 tries to sing himself to sleep. Alright, day 3. Shredney repeatedly stabs EOB to death with sighs, and Mugcord kills Belfie while he's resting. Holy shit. The betrayals. Shredney, once again, doing the stabby. EOB is gone out of here, didn't even get to use the explosive he was gifted, and Mugcord has killed Belfie. They were hanging out. They were hanging out so well. And now they're gone. The friendship is dissolved. I guess this is what Belfie gets for being like the newest mug, the least amount of like relationship with Mugcord, huh? Sayaka tries spearfish with his trident. Cosmic, Maple, Hydro, and Zoe raid Mikuma's camp while he's hunting. A 4-person job. kind of rude. Rumi discovers a river. Josh stalks Bando. Prim constructs a shack. 33 constructs a shack. We got a few shacks going up here. Minecraft. Jane receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Let's turn you back down. Asti's trap kills Archie. Asti set a trap? Asti's on a roll right now. A fucking murder spree. And Archie takes the fall. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. EOB from District 3, Belfie from District 12, and Archie from District 11. Also, I just realized Mugcord killed Belfie, who was their district mate. That's kind of insane. Okay. Mugcord, Night 3. Cosmic looks at the sky. Asti questions her sanity. Jane, Hydro, and Sayaka discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Mikuma stays awake all night. 33, Bando, Maple, and Prim tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Zoe receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Do you think the like horror stories here are just like Bando recounting random like really bad manga he's read, and Maple just talking about like shitty anime from the 70s? I feel like that's the best they got. I'll be honest. Mugcord tries to sing herself to sleep. Josh climbs a tree to rest. Shredney and Rumi talk about the tribute still alive, and we proceed. Zoe, Asti, and Josh successfully ambush and kill Jane, Cosmic, and Bando. Shredney stabs Mugcord while her back is turned. Holy shit. Alright, so Asti, once again, still on the spree, teams up with Zoe and Josh to ultimate betrayal, with killing Jane, Cosmic, and Bando. It's crazy. we have allies turning into death traps at this point. I think Asti might just win it all if they can continue to manipulate. Shredney stabs Mugcord while her back is turned, though. That's crazy. I can't believe Shredney is the downfall of Mugcord. Someone... this is going in the history books, and when everything is said and done, we'll know what happens. Turn up the mix over here. I have to keep adjusting the audio sliders because some songs are just quieter than others. Sayaka's pricked by thorns at Picandaries. Prim travels to higher ground. Mikuma dies from hunger, probably because it like 4 people attacked their damn supplies. Poor Mikuma, ganged up on. Maple discovers a cave. Rumi thinks about home. 33 tracks down and kills Hydro. It's a random kill right at the end of the day here. All this shit's going down and just in the middle of nowhere. We don't even know how. We don't know what happened here, but 33 killed Hydro. 6 cannon shots we heard in the distance. Jane from District 1 please salute everyone. Cosmic from District 9, Bando from District 2, Mudcord from District 12, Mikima from District 11, and Hydro from District 6. This has we're down to not too many now. District 1 has Shredney with 3 kills. District 4 is Maple, not a murderer, never. District 5 is Zoe, who has 3 kills. District 6 has Psycho, who has 2 kills. District 7 is Prim and Rumi, still alive, not killing anyone, just being good people. District 8 has Josh with 3 kills. District 10, 33 with 1 kill, and Asti with 6 kills. What a rampage from Asti here. That's crazy. Alright. Night 4, Rumi attempts to start his fire but is unsuccessful. 33, Josh hold hands. I just read what was below this. Asti accidentally steps on a landmine. All of that just get blown up. You know what? I hope this was EOB's landmine. I hope EOB set this explosive. I don't even remember how EOB died. I don't think it was Asti, but I hope EOB set this explosive. Maple screams for help. Again, Saika loses sight of where he is. Prim is unable to start fire and sleeps without warmth. Shredney kills Zoe while she is sleeping. Shredney, once again, this is the face of a killer, by the way. You see this? Killer. We don't trust. Have you seen that video, the Sylveon will fuck you up? Yeah. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Maple steals Rumi's memoirs. Why? For what reason? Were the memoirs like a food or weapons, or did you just really hate Rumi? Shredney decides not to go to the feast. Josh decides not to go to the feast. Prim, Saika, and 33 get into a fight, and Saika triumphantly kills them both. Prim and 33 are out of there. Saika, deranged killer that he is, out for blood, is taking everyone down to get the supplies here. Frankly, I'm surprised Maple made it out. Maple, Saika, Rumi, and Josh track down and kill Shredney. Honestly, probably necessary. Probably a necessity. I don't blame them. We needed them out of here as fast as possible. However, I suggest, now that you have successfully stabbed Shredney, you all turn your blades towards Saika and get it over with, because, frankly, it's a necessity. Alright, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Asti from District 10, Zoe from District 5, Prim from District 7, 33 from District 10, and Shredney from District 1, which leaves us with 4 players. Maple with 1 kill, Saika with 5 kills, Rumi with 1 kill, and Josh with 4 kills. Josh actually has a lot of kills, but it's because of that triple kill a few days ago, like a day ago or something. But Saika is just deranged. Saika is just bloodthirsty. Alright, let's see what happens. We're moving on. Let's see if I can do something like this. There we go. Alright. Night 5. Maple sets up camp for the night. Saika tries to treat his infection. Josh is awoken by nightmares. Rumi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Rumi discovers a cave. Maple defeats Saika in a fight but spares his life. Maple, no. You have to get him out of here. You have to get it over with. You're basically handing him the win. Josh sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Nothing happened. Oh, Josh finds and kills Maple, who's making too much noise. Saika flails his weapon around, accidentally killing Rumi. Accidentally. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He knew what he was doing. Hello? Turns pitch black and nobody can see a thing, by the way. I did miss this, but... Alright. This is kind of a crazy ending, because we have Josh versus Saika now. I don't know if Proceed is going to bring us to the death list or the next round. I don't know who's going to take this. This could be Josh's revenge on Saika, by the way, because Yeah, I think in the original Hunger Games video, Sayaka killed Josh immediately with an explosive. Like Josh was out day one at the cornucopia. This could be the crazy betrayal, or it could be the the villain taking it all, the true villain of Mudcord. All right, two cannon shots can be heard in the distance. We're gonna zoom out here. Actually, no, we're gonna zoom in. It's gonna be impossible to tell what happens. But rest in peace, Rumi and Maple. All right. Are we ready? I see them both on here. This might be the final interaction of Mudcord the Squeakquel. All right. Sayaka poisons Josh's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Mistakes it for his own and dies. Jo- Josh wins. The winner is Josh from District 8. Josh wins Mudcord the Squeakquel doing nothing. Doing nothing. Sayaka was building up for like the ultimate betrayal, taking down everyone in Mudcord one by one, giving us the most upset of an ending possible. And then the absolute fool, the fool he is for having Madoka as his icon instead of Sayaka, poisons himself, and thus the winner is Josh Mudcord from Mudcord. Congratulations. I know you're watching this video, so I'm proud of you. You did great. There we go. The placements. Josh, District 8, 5 kills. Sayaka, second place with 6 kills. And Rumi, third place with 1 kill. It was a fun fight. It was a good fight. Everyone did great. Tegan got last. Rest in peace. This was fun. This is always fun. I like doing this kind of stuff with Mudcord. But we'll have to. I'll see you guys next year to do this again. All right. Bye bye.